Yes, indeed. Good evening. The birds are still tweeting. The sun is setting in the sky. And have I got a deal for you? I know, it was good, wasn't it? I know. Been practicing. We are talking a brand new one-day special. I feel very small behind it. A brand new one-day special is what we're talking about. Look at these. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options for you to choose from here, people. These are stunning. They really, and they're already going. Before I give you all the details and I tell you all this, I have to give you some more details about a lovely, lovely lady that is here for the end now, Janda, and tomorrow she'll be back for the start of the craft store. You are in for a tweet. She's a tweet.
A tweet.
She's a wealth of knowledge when it all comes to soft crafts. Yes, she's the soft craft queen here. It is the one and only. She was going to be called Nancy. They called her Sasha Fancy, and here she is.
What an introduction.
You were going to be called Nancy, weren't you?
I was going to be Nancy Fancy.
Nancy Fancy. Papa, that's how we go. What a one-day...
Don't ever tell him secrets. Don't ever tell him secrets.
I've got worse secrets than that you've just told me. Now, I will keep that one till tomorrow, though. So, yeah. What a one-day special.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate like I normally do with this, because obviously the price, £34.49, you are getting 5 half-metre pieces is what you're getting here. And you're also getting a metre of your futable web interfacing. So if I was sitting at home now and I was watching this, I'd be saying, it's all well and good, 5 half metres. You've only threw in the interfusible webbing for the sheer fact the quality of the fabric's not going to be that good. You're making it up somewhere along the line. What is this like to sew with? It
is beautiful. It really is nice to sew with. Very... I was astounded, actually, because you get a lot of soft crafters out there who love the Japanese and the Oriental fabrics. And I haven't actually worked with a lot of Japanese fabrics before, the Japanese actual design, with a lot of the metallics, and I have had so much fun this week. They don't fray, it's beautiful metallics, they iron beautifully, you don't have to worry about your ironing off those metallic markings, you know, they don't rub or anything like that. They really are beautiful, and the designs are so authentic and so pretty. And yeah, I mean, years and years and years ago, many moons ago, I did a Japanese quilt. And the reason I didn't do any more was because of the fabrics. Okay?
Really?
Because the fabrics back then, we're talking like 15, 20 years ago, they were quite stiff. They were quite hard to work with. So I actually didn't do a lot of more Japanese work. But I have loved this. So if you do like your Japanese fabrics and you love your fussy cutting, your Japanese folded, or they're just amazing, beautiful fabrics.
They really, really are. And I'm just showing you that gold fleck that runs through all of them. This is just one piece that you're getting here, and it works really, really well. The colour groups have been put together absolutely extraordinary. This is your red option that we're looking at the moment. If I do it that way, look at the shine and the gleam that you've got running through there.
I don't know how people would choose, actually, between the sets, because they each have got something. They all work brilliantly well together. But
love that.
the designs that you can fussy cut from them, and the design, and when I'm going to show you a bit more about fussy cutting over the next 24 hours, but the designs that you can cut out of these, and they're just so pretty, so pretty.
They really, really are. So this is your red option that we're looking at the moment. So you've got them in red. Now we have got the same options in meter pieces as well, if you want to, which I'll get to later. Shop ahead of me on the website for those. So that is red. Up next, you've got maroon. I love the maroon. Look at this in the maroon. Once again, nice for things like a notice board or a little bit of gold and silver rickrack, and you're good to go with this.
And it's like you were saying, you know, you've got a very white home, and this is where you can inject that bit of colour. You can inject all those different Oriental colours. Now, this one that your hands on now, I love this one, because the designs that are on there, they're all of a circular nature. So if you wanted to do really quick and easy placemats coasters, you could just sashiko stitch over the top of them.
Easy.
And you could just do your counter stitching, you could just stitch around the designs. So many things that you can do with
There
these.
really is. Things like this, like you wouldn't, it doesn't scream your Oriental with this one. Obviously, this does scream sort of your Oriental size. But when you get things like these would be nice for those, you know, those little bags that the ones sort of you've got on your table, the ones you can roll over the top.
Yes, yeah.
The things where you put your makeup brushes or little pencil cases that you may want to make, or just those little gifts that where you do want to add. Maybe it's a plant pot cover. Maybe that's what you're going to make, but you want to add that splash of colour. And as you said, I live in a very white and grey house. That was my colour child, because then all I need to do is I bring in cushions, I bring in a throw, and that adds the colour for that month. So if I want to change my colours quite quickly, it's very easy to do. And going for these sorts of fabrics will also change the colourways that you've got. Up next, we've got your black up next. Now, you've got so many other colours running through this black that would work really, really well. For example, let's take the waves down the bottom. Waves, you've got things like your greys and your creams that are running through there as well. Then on top of that, we've also then got your flowers. Fussy cutting. Perfect.
Perfect. And this is one of the ones I'm going to do some fussy cutting with. And I think this particular one, this colour range is going to be very popular. The flower is just beautiful. It's got that hint of yellow in it as well that pops through. It's got a bit of green. You can put almost any of your blender fabrics with this and it will work.
I like it though. You've got a little splashy colour with the butterfly in there as well, which is absolutely stunning. Then you've sort of got your dragons in here once again. So you've got your dragons with the purple and the creams and the blues that are running through here. Nice for the back and cushions and things. Or draft excluders, those sorts of things. If you're going to do draft excluders, really nice for those because you've got that pattern that's going to run all the way through. Absolutely stunning. That's your black option. Remember, you also get your meter fuser web as well, is what you're getting. So you're going to be getting with whatever option you go to, you're going to get that meter fuser web. Then you've got your navy up next. I quite like them. Quite opulent, the navy is. I do like the navy. I like the waves in the navy because it also matches with the burgundy. How well's that together? Look at that. You do 2 sets of cushions in those. That would be beautiful. One in burgundy and one in the navy. Well, I never. Absolutely stunning. Then you've also got this. I love this. Look at that.
I love that. And this is what I was saying. The designs are there for you to just stitch on top of.
That is beautiful.
Just by doing your sashiko designs. And if you were very, very clever and wanted to keep these designs, I would actually put a piece of your tracing paper over the top and draw over so you've got these designs and then keep hold of them and just do like your rubbings.
Yes.
And then you've always got a sashiko design there.
I like them. I do like them a lot. I do indeed. These would be beautiful as well. Remember, £34.46. You're getting 5 half meters. And then last night, the one that's in the lead so far, well, I never. Well, I never. In the lead is the royal blue that you're looking at here. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful, though. You've got that gold fleck running through the crescent of the waves, as the waves crash down on either. Love that. Shall we open one of these out? Let's do it. I don't care. I don't give a hoot. I don't give 2 hoots, to be honest. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Don't give a hoot. There you go. That's what you're getting. So you're getting a lot. Look how well that repeats.
So much. There is movement in there, though, isn't it? The 3D
no, that's me,
effect.
Sasha Love. I'm wiggling it. It's fabric.
Shall I go home now?
No, please don't. I need you. But it's absolutely...
It is quite 3D, and there is so much of that movement, and they just capture it. And if you do landscape pictures and things like that, cut a bit of this out, and all you see is already done.
I love it. I really do. I love these.
Just call him Dory.
I absolutely adore them. It would be nice. These are sort of conservatory cushions, I'm feeling. If you've got a conservatory, that is. I'm not lucky enough to have one. But those sorts of...
I have a conservatory.
Of course you do. I bet you have a teapot. But then you've also got... You look
I
like
don't have a teapot, actually.
Oh, yeah, I bet you do. Then you've got...
I have a cake stand.
Oh, yeah, I bet you got a cake stand, yes. I bet you got rattan, ain't you, in the garden?
A butler called Barry.
Well, someone's doing well. Now, look at the colourways that you're getting it. Love all of these designs. In the lead so far is the light blue that you're looking at here at the moment. Absolutely adore. Oh no, I've made a mess of these.
It now.
Someone will be down. Absolutely beautiful. They're really, really stunning. And remember, you're also getting your interfacing as well. Now, what could we do with that metre piece of interfacing when we get it home?
So this is a fusible web, okay? Now, your fusible web, this is a little bit different because it hasn't got a backing on there. So what I would do with this one is I would cut your shapes out and I would place this in between your two fabrics that you would like to fuse together and then iron gently over the top. And this will fuse your applique to your backing.
Well worth it, and you're getting a metre piece of that as well, but on top of the 2.5.
Which is great for your fussy cutting and your things like that.
Yeah, because then you can put applique straight on.
You can start as soon as the postman comes.
It's all good, it's all good. It's all going to be dispatched from the 6th of April is when we're looking at for this. Now, not that long to wait. It's the 1st tomorrow, 1st of April already. £34.46 is what you're looking at. 005780 is your item number. Now, if you like these prints, but you'd like them in the metre form, we can do that as well. Come with. We've got the metre. Now, we've got quite a few options. We've got 20 options to go through here. Now, some of the metre forms that you're looking at here, you are not in the half metre pieces. The only way of getting them is in that metre piece. Now, you're getting a metre by 54 inches wide. These are the Japanese metallic foil cotton fabrics for £14 and 99 is what you're looking on this. There are so many. £14 and 99 996925 is your item number. Now, our first option is your black and grey waves that we're looking at here at the moment. So these are your black and grey waves. This comes in your black option if you're going for your black half metre pieces that you've already got in there. Absolutely beautiful that you've got there. If you just look at the detail, remember it's in a metre piece. From there, we've got your large crane in black that you've got there. Once again, beautiful fussy cutting.
It is.
Your
I'm
options that you've
gutted
got here.
I didn't get these ones. These ones are this new, as in today. They have arrived today, and I haven't got them. So I am gutted that I didn't get some of these because, as you say, some of them aren't in the bundles. So you need to stock up on some of these because it's the only way that you're going to get them at the moment, and they're that new.
They are that new. They literally were driven down this morning. This is how hot off the press they are. Blue Waves is what we've got next. Very busy for Blue Waves that you're looking at the moment. This is the one we saw in the navy, the royal blue that we saw in the half metre pieces. Then you've got the cherry blossom. I like the cherry blossom in navy. I absolutely adore this for a scatter cushion for a bed.
I love
that little front cushion that you're going to make. That would be absolutely beautiful. It really, really would. Or maybe that feature pillow that you have on the chair that no one's allowed to sit on. Absolutely love it. From there, we've got the purple dragon in waves. I bet you've got one of them chairs as well, haven't you? Yeah, she has. So, in the bedroom, use it as a clothes horse. Then you've got the purple dragon that you've got there as well. Yeah, I like the purple dragon, but we won't go there. Now, from there, what's this one? Rose blossom in lilac. Lilac cherry blossom. I like this as well. This would be lovely in little cushions and little curtains and doorstops.
And definitely little girls' dresses I could see.
I always forget about dresses.
Yeah, I think they're so pretty. They are really, really pretty. Beautiful.
Pink cherry blossom as well. They go well together, they really do. From there, we've got the pink and red cherry blossom. From pink and red cherry blossom, you've got blue cherry blossom. A lot of cherry blossom in there, that's a mouthful to say. Now you've got the ombre waves that we're looking at the moment. Now this is maroon and pink that you're looking at.
I love that one. I love that. I just love the colour shade. And it is, it's a really pretty pink. It's almost like a magenta pink.
It is, it is nice. Obviously we're looking at it sideways. It sort of looks like quite internal, I'm feeling. But it's obviously it goes the other way. The waves of that, I need to show you this because otherwise you're looking at the waves somewhere else. There's your waves, look. There's your waves, so you're not looking at them side on. I like these wave fabrics though, these are really nice. Because they necessarily didn't have to be waves. You've got the ombre waves in black and grey. They don't have to be waves if you don't want them. These just could be fancy curves if you want them to be. Then we've got the fancy waves in blue. I'm guessing it's blue. We've got the blue that's in there. Then you've got the red splash waves. Once again, I like these because these could be. When I see these, I see like snow caps. Obviously, it's the wrong way, but if I turn it that way, you see what I mean? Like you've sort of got, and just here, if you've ever seen The Grinch, is where the Grinch lives. it reminds me of like little snow-capped mountains that you've got there as well. From there, you've got them in navy slash waves. I'm going to speed up slightly. Then you've also got the red cloud dragon in there. So you've got the red cloud and dragon. So you've got the dragon, obviously you've also got the clouds in the back. These are huge. I'll open one when we get to the end so you can see. You've got the blue cloud and dragon as well that's in there. Love the blue. Then you've got the navy dragon. I like these sort of little lightning bolts. Thank you, Joe. Lightning bolts. Then you've got the dusty gold dragon. I know a few of them. Dusty gold dragons that you've got there as well. Then you've got the duckhead dragon.
Charming.
And then, I love this, navy cranes. I'm going to open navy cranes. This is beautiful. Look at this. Oh, you imagine a little kimono in there. Kimono, I was trying to be posh.
A kimono?
But,
is that a posh one where you are?
Well, yeah, that's what we get from Promane. It's a new designer, Matt Allen. But, Matt Allen. But you can also, but look how beautiful, the little detail. You do little coasters out of these would be stunning that you've got there. House of Fraser, they're telling me to make more. There you go. That's 3. We've
now,
named.
namesayings. You know, there's that very posh chicken place you can go to.
Yeah.
Everyone always take the mick out of how I say it, and I call it Nando's.
Here she is.
Nando's. And the other one people always take the mick out of is because I say Murrah.
Who?
A Murrah.
A Murrah?
A Murrah. I look in a mirror when I go to Nando's.
Yeah, all right.
What do you call it?
Mirror. Right then, we've got happy hours on the show as well. Meg's telling us to move on. We're very, very busy. We've got happy hours on this hour, and this hour only is what we're looking at. We've got teepees and cactuses. First of all, you're getting a lot of your teepees and cactuses that you're getting in there. These are beautiful. You're getting 2 metres of the teepees and cactus. A stunning little colourway that you get there. And it's also fleece. It's a beautiful little fleece. Obviously, it's not for pyjamas, but you've got a nice little fleece in there. A beautiful little saving that you've got on this as well. A nice little saving. Obviously, it's not suitable for sleepwear. I did that for children's sleepwear. For any sleepwear, don't sleep in it. But you could use it as a nice little blanket, if I was you, which would be absolutely beautiful. Or a nice little face mask.
Make a wigwam out of it.
Yes, a little teepee that you could make out of it in a little. That'd be nice for the kids in the garden. It's getting to that sort of weather at the moment where we can start creating little dens that's out there. And you're getting 2 metres as well. Drape it over 2 chairs and a bit of pegs. You can't go wrong. £9.99. 994027 is your item number. Another happy hour. Damask Jacquard that we're getting here. Look, I don't now. Can we see this? Yeah, you can sort of see that there. Look how beautiful that is. This would be nice for like pelmets and stuff like that, I feel.
Definitely. And I would also be quite tempted to have a go at dyeing this as well.
Yeah.
Bit of ice dyeing and that sort of thing, because you've got the Jacquard design on there, and I think you would get some great different ombre colour effects as well.
I do like it. It can be yours for £10.99, £6 saving this hour on the little Jacquard that you're getting there as well. Ooh, Jacquard. Renee. Then we've also got, I like this is very, this is very den-like, isn't it? This is what you would do your dens out of. Very, very camo that you've got going on. It's 2 options that you got from. You've got the grey and yellow that you've got here, or you've got the blue and orange that we're looking at. Once again, you're getting 1 metre by 160 centimetres / 63 inches is what we're looking at for that for £9.99. Blue and orange. Yellow and grey, very on trend this colour as well. All dispatched from the 6th of April is what you're looking at. This would be nice on dining room chairs.
Yeah, I love the yellow and the grey, I must say.
I like the yellow and grey. That is currently the colour of my bedroom.
Oh, is
Yellow
it?
and mustard. That is the colour I've gone for.
See, I'm changing mine. I'm going navy and mustard.
Oh, nice. Right, and we're coming to you for a demo because we are extremely busy.
Wow.
What are you up to first? What are you showing me?
I was prepping then. I was prepping away and I...
No, it's all right.
So I think we will. There's a couple of things that we're going to be doing over the next 24 hours. So we have got things. So you need to put us on record if you can, if you're going to miss a show, because I'm going to be doing lots of different bits and pieces over the next day. So we're going to be looking at Japanese bento bags. which is all about the Japanese fold and wrap presents in fabric and wrap their lunches in fabric bags and just knot them. So this is one of the little bento bags, or quite a large one actually. We're going to do a smaller one of those. We're going to be looking at pencil roll as well, really, really easy pencil roll. Oh, we've got all sorts of bits and pieces, but I think we'll start off with, we'll have a look at the drawstring bags.
Okay, let's look at a little drawstring bag.
Because as it's coming up to Easter, these are really, really quick and easy little projects that you can do just to put all your Easter eggs in, which I'm hoping that Adam's got me a really nice big Easter egg, obviously, as you look after your...
Of course I have.
Yeah.
Got your big egg, it's an ostrich egg. And you'll currently find it still in the shop.
I thought you were going to say in the ostrich.
Well, it could be that as well. Not been laid yet.
So, we are going to start off looking at our drawstring bags.
I'll get you an egg. I'll get you an egg for tomorrow.
Will you?
The garage is open, Jack, on the way home. Yeah, the garage is open.
I don't want like half a dozen, like chicken eggs or something. I mean, like ones with...
Oh, you can't please some people. How do we make a drawstring bag?
Charming,
I love when Sasha's in.
He does love winding me up. Now, I was just going to give you the measurements of this, actually. So we are looking at 10 by about 8. So about 10 inches by 8 inches. But you can do these any size that you wish to do them, as long as it's a rectangular shape. And I was actually playing around the other day, and I've done them a little bit of a different way.
Oh.
And sometimes I remember how I've done it, and sometimes I don't. So we're gonna give this a go. We're going to give this a go. So we're going to mark a line from the top to about 2.5 inches down, and we're going to draw a line. And then we're going to sew all the way around the sides, the bottom, but we're going to stop when we get to that line. So the actual flap there is open, and you're going to do exactly the same with your outside fabric, but obviously you're not going to leave the hole for turning through, because you want to be leaving that turn through hole on there. So I've obviously marked this one. I know where my 2.5 inch line is on this one. And good old Bunty's been to the repair shop this week, so she's working a lot better than she was last week.
What was wrong with her?
Make sure you clean your machines out, ladies and gents at home.
Oh, we had a dirty machine.
I did have a very dirty machine. And you know, the thing is, I keep on to my ladies and gents that come to my classes about make sure that whenever you start a new project, you clean your sewing machine out. And the thing is, I've got a very big machine at home. So every time I start a new project or do any new thing on it, I always change the needle, give it a quick clean out. But the problem with good old Bunty here is because I just chuck her in the back of the car and she goes to all my, you know, shows here or shows when we're out and about. Yep. She just gets chucked in the car and I do my days here or I do my days at classes when we're allowed classes. And she's sort of got a little bit forgotten about, I hate to say. And I suddenly realised it was a long time that she'd actually not had a service for. And yeah, I got told off.
Wow.
I got told off by Nick, the sewing machine man, because...
we don't want to mess
so yeah,
with
so
Nick.
if you do have that spare machine at home, if you do have a second machine, just every now and again, just give it a bit of love, give it a bit of care. And yeah, I probably had enough fluff in there to make a pair of socks. That much. Very dirty.
Yeah?
She was. Sorry, I'm just rabbiting along.
No, I like it, I like it.
We're just going to fold and press this flap down from the outside.
So you've just gone around the edge of the bottom but left no turning hole.
No turning hole
because we don't need to do a
on
turning hole with this one because it's on the black one.
Obviously you only want that on your insides, and the other thing that we're going to do is just clip those edges off on the bottom. So yeah, I had a really nice relaxed day today because obviously I'd come up on Monday night because I was here yesterday for shows, and so I went for a walk today.
Did you?
I did. I had a lovely little time.
Where'd you walk?
Well, I'm in
Don't
the
you stay at the services?
Yeah. So
There's not many places to walk. I pass those services on the way
but you
home.
don't walk down the little pathway behind the services, because then you end up on the motorway.
Yes, you do, on the way to London.
Yeah, so...
Did you find that the hard way? You're like a modern-day Dick Whittington. Rather than the streets paved of gold, you were just tarmac and the M1.
Anyway, so going back to our drawstring bag, it was very close. It was very close. Can imagine that being pulled over on the side of the motorway for walking along it. So,
if you want a private lesson with Tash, I could tell you the services she's in.
we have got our we've got our lining and we've got our outside.
I like these.
And how I remember how to do this is I face the openings so they're together, facing each other. And then we're going to take the flap of the lining and we're going to take the flap of the outside.
Would this be the same way as if we were making them larger or smaller?
Exactly the same.
Good to know.
Exactly the same. But if anybody gets stuck, they know they can find me on Instagram. So, then what you are going to do is you are going to stitch from the line where you did your 2.5 inch line, right the way up, across and down, okay? And you're going to stop where you started your stitching earlier, and then you're going to do exactly the same for the other side. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. But no, it was beautiful out there today, and I had a really, really nice walk, and yeah, got out and had some fresh air.
Nice.
So
it's been a lovely day today.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's been gorgeous. I've looked at it through the window.
It's so nice now that the you know, the weekends come in and we can be in the garden and.
I've mowed my lawn.
Sorry.
Mowed my lawn.
Did you?
I have. I give my lawn the first cut.
Do you not have a person that does that for you?
Yes, it's called me. Some of us aren't like you. This is a day out for you. This is my career. Just gone for a nice day out, walking around the services.
And that's why I stay at the services. You've just said it all.
We are very, very busy on your one-day special. We're just going to hold it there for a minute, just while I give them a quick recap, Sash. Is that all right?
Okay.
Okay. Just for the sheer fact, we are phenomenally busy on this one. There are 5 options for you to choose from in your one-day special. I'm going to go through them a bit quicker this time, though, because I've got a lot to get through. We have got your reds, we've got your burgundies, we've got your blacks, we've got your navies, and we've got your royal and your royal blue. Each one of these options, you are getting 5 half-metre pieces, is what you're getting. It's 2.5 metres of printed fabric in total, and I'll also throw in a metre of your fusible webbing as well. Now, that goes for each option that you get. I will throw in one of these. So if you go for 2 options today, which would take you over that £60 mark and give you a flexi order basket, you would get 2 metres of the fusible webbing that's already in there. In the lead so far, royal blue is storming ahead. A stunning colourway. I thought it would have been the navy. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was going to be the navy.
We did think that, didn't we, at the beginning? I thought it would be the navy or the one with the butterflies in, but...
No, the royal blue is storming ahead at the moment. £34.46. A £14 saving is what you're looking at. 005780 is your item number for this one. From there, we're also looking at the metre pieces. Now, if you like these ones, I've also got them in metre forms, but I've got other metres as well that are not in your one-day special that you're looking at there at the moment. So, there are 20 options for you to choose from in total. The quickest and easiest way of doing this will be jumping to the website. Jump onto the website. Everything is on the website for you. You can have a look at them in more detail. Should we show you how big they are? Because I think it's the size rather than the pattern that you're getting. You are getting an awful lot of fabric for your money. Look at the size of that. That is a nice little dress. That is napkins for that swanky dinner party that's only just around the corner. That is also napkins for that picnic basket that you've been meaning to use, but obviously we've all been locked in and you want to start seeing your friends again. These would make perfect napkins. Do they wash well, Sasha?
They wash really, really well. And they press. I do tend to, obviously, when anything gets sent to me, I give it a quick wash, chuck it in tumble dryer and give it a press. Yeah, I got a better, obviously I'm completely honest with everybody at home, I got a better pressing from doing it from the underside, so from doing it from the wrong side of the fabric, because I think there's quite a lot of metallic on the top. Not that the metallic moved, which you'll see me actually from doing some pressing in a minute, but just because it's more of a flatter cotton on the back, and it ironed beautifully. And very minimum fraying as well when you put them in the wash. Obviously, a lot of things fray when you wash them. And yeah, very minimum, very surprised.
I absolutely love it. Let's have a look at the website though. All the options are on the website. Let's look at the website. It's the quickest and the easiest place to go. And look at all them options that you've got there. £14.99 is what you're looking at for this one. It's absolutely beautiful. Pick your favourite. Remember, it's in metre form, so it's a metre by 54 inches wide, Japanese metallic foil cotton fabric. And we are talking cottons is what we're looking at the moment. So, other items we've got on the show as well. We've got a couture fabric. This is beautiful, beautiful fabric. Look at this. We've got four half meters that we're looking at here. So you're getting 4 half meters, which are beautiful for £23.96 with a £6 saving. Now you can choose between the blue set or the red set. It's entirely up to you what you want to choose from. I adore them. I really, really do. We had them on a show a couple of weeks ago and they were absolutely stunning and they flew out of the door. That's
why we've managed to bring them back again. They are very different to the Japanese range that we're doing as the one-day special. They are very muted compared to the normal Japanese Oriental type, but they are so pretty and they are beautiful fabrics.
But they work well as well. If you pick out the reds in these and the blues of the fabrics, these work really, really well. These could be like your backings if you wanted them to. Definitely.
And also you might be somebody that likes the whole design of the Oriental fabrics, but you don't like the lavishness of the metallic on there. So this would be your alternative for your tunic dresses, handbags, that sort of thing.
You can get yours as well. £23.96 is what you're looking at. 945351 is your item number. We also have the brocades are up next. Now these are the ones behind me. So if I do this, now they're in sets of 3. You get them in sets of 3 as well. So let's look at this set first. Look at these half meters. These are beautiful. These are the reds, and it's that beautiful fabric that you it's like label fabric that you got. You know when you have a little clothes and you've got the little clothes label in?
Yeah.
It's that sort of feel. It feels luxury. Is what it feels like.
It's almost like that satiny feel.
It really does. Like satin sheets on a
This is what you would think of when you think of Oriental fabrics. I mean, I know at home you've obviously got your grey silver satin bedding.
I didn't know what you were going to say then.
Or pyjamas. Or kimono.
Wow, that's all
so
I
could make you a kimono out of these.
These would be nice for like if you wanted a little like a little robe on a serious note, like a little robe or something just to tie around, especially when it gets warmer. Yeah. There's nothing worse than when it's warm and you've got your old dressing gown and it's the old fluffy one that you wear at Christmas because it's cold that you've got there. But making something out of like this that's sort of light and airy would be quite nice.
It would. And also if you're a dressmaker who does things like pyjamas, is it a camise? Chemise? That sort of...
They're all saying yes in my ear.
Yeah, well done.
Joe said he's got one.
Slinky nightwear.
Yeah, he's got one.
Yeah. And so anything you could use for this sort of product, and they are beautiful to work with. They are so soft.
They really
and they are luxurious.
Well, this is the one that's in the lead at the moment as well. This is the black and the red that you're looking at. So you've got that beautiful black. Look at the shine that you're getting in that. Absolutely stunning. It is beautiful. Then you've got the reds included in here as well. Just look at the detail of the bamboo that you've got on there. Do love that. Then from there, neutral and brown that we've got now. So you've got that deep chocolate brown that you've got running through with a flash of red and gold that's running in there. From there, you've then got your sort of warmer chocolate with your yellow. It's sort of like not a vivid yellow, but it's sort of a yellow, buttercup yellow that you've got going through. And then you've got your natural that's in there as well with your greens, the flecks of green and the brown. Then last but no means least, Black and silver is what you're looking at here. Beautiful black and silver that you're looking at as well. Maybe you just want to add a pop of colour to a room. Is that your favourite, the monochrome?
Yeah, it is.
I think I'd like the monochrome as well.
Although the chocolates, the natural brown, they're very different. It's a real different colour to what you would normally think of when you think of the Oriental fabrics.
I love them.
So I probably, at a push, I'd go for the monochrome because I really love that. But yeah, the naturals as well, I do like.
I absolutely adore them all. They're absolutely beautiful, is what they are. So I had to move them. No one told me.
And can I say a bargain? That's £1.5 meters.
Yeah, £1.5 meters.
I didn't realise.
For £14.98.
I just saw the screen. I thought it was 2.5 meters.
No, I only do bargains. That's all I do, bargains. It's 3.5 meters is what you're getting there. 3.5 meter fabrics for £14.98. Something else I'm going to show you now. Are we doing these ones? Already shopping ahead for the metallics in this. I like these a lot as well. Oh, hello. We've got 3.5 meter pieces is what you get. So are these in blocks of 3? Are we done at that end? It's like a sponsored walk this evening. We've got your black. We've got your... I love the black way that you run. These are absolutely beautiful, sumptuous colours that you're getting in there. Then you've got the reds. Loving the red. I like this one. Now you can see it in sort of a more of fabric. It's absolutely beautiful. What you're getting in there is absolutely stunning. Remember, these are 3.5 meter pieces is what you're getting now. Then you've got your royal blues, which is the most popular in your one-day special. So if you're liking your one-day special, you may want to go pop the royal blues into your basket as well. Look at that. Just that fleck of gold that you've got running in there. And then last but no means least, we've got navy. Penultimate is the navy, and then you've also got your maroon. I love this maroon. This is absolutely stunning. This colourway here, I would love a shirt out of that. That would be absolutely beautiful.
I could do you a shirt in that.
I'd love one. I'd wear it tomorrow for lunch. Could you knock one up this evening? All right. So I'll leave it with you. So very busy for these as well. You are shopping ahead of me, which I absolutely adore. You savvy little shoppers. Once that flexi basket is open, remember, anything else you pop into it will also become onto your flexible payments as well. Right, and let's go back to see part 2 of our drawstring bag.
The other thing I was thinking as well is I saw this really good hack on FaceTube the other day, and it was, you know, normal picture frames.
Yeah.
Putting, if, for example, you are just having a bit of a change up of decor, putting fabrics in a photo frame. So it gives that burst of colour. So it's almost like a hung piece of art.
Nice.
Some of these would be beautiful.
Some of these lend themselves to that.
You know, you'd be able just to put those in, you know, especially the ones with the more, like the quilt behind me, for example, with the actual, all the different bows and flowers and, yeah, be lovely.
No, that's a good idea. And it's also nice to pop a colour if you wanted to just pop a photo in front of it.
Yeah.
It's going to give it a nice backdrop as well, rather than the black and white if you want to go for
and you'll
colour.
see as well, looking at that quilt, the leatherette that's on there, which I think we're going to come to later on. Most people wouldn't dream of putting leatherette into a quilt because of the way it shifts and stretches, and it does stretch as you're sewing with it, but by pinning it really well, we're going to do a little demo of that tomorrow. But it just goes to show that this leatherette product, this different product, you can actually use with craft cottons. You know, break all the rules. Break the rules. Really do.
As you mentioned it, we weren't going to go to it just yet, but as you mentioned it, I'm going to bring it in now. The Leatherette Pack that we've got, it's on a pick and mix. You can choose any 2 on your pick and mix that you've got here, and you're getting a metre piece on each. So you've got things like your silver, you've got your grey. Maybe if I hold these up, it might be easier. You've got grey, you've got navy in there, you've got copper, you've got gold and light gold that's in there as well. £14.99. They are absolutely beautiful. You're getting 2 half-metre pieces is what you're getting for £14.99. Well worth having a little look at this. Sasha, we'll be doing demos with these over the course of the next 24 hours as well.
And I think the midnight, the blue is going to fly. That navy is going to fly. It is so unusual. It's beautiful. Anyway, so let's get back to our drawstring bag. So as you can see, we have, I've sewn both of my sides together. So I've sewn each flap together, okay? And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to find the turn through hole. And I'm just going to turn this through quickly. And so obviously when you do your turn through hole, go backwards and forwards a little bit just to secure that little bit of stitching. And so I'm just going to give this a shake. And then obviously you're just going to make sure that you poke through those corners to make sure that they are nice and pointy as they should be. And then...
Still intrigued how we get the drawstringness into it.
Aha.
This is not just a bag, a drawstring bag.
Drawstring bag.
But this would work in any of these fabrics.
Oh, it would, yeah. And just, I mean, if you can imagine just the whole culture in Japan, they like to extravagantly wrap their gifts and their presents and things like that in fabrics. And, you know, even like money and things, they tend to put into fabric bags and knot them. And so, yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I get all these.
These would be, as you were saying about wrapping gifts, these would be nice little gift wrap bags, save using wrapping paper if you want to be eco-friendly and sort of something they can use time and time again.
Well, that's one of the things I'm going to be showing you tomorrow, how to do a bento bag.
Oh.
And a bento bag is just a knotted bag. And, sorry, it's just a knotted bag. This is the only thing, I just need to make sure I get
They would
all my
also be nice, because obviously, because you can change the size and do the option in the same way, you could do bottle bags.
Yeah, yeah.
A little drawstring bottle bag would be lovely in this sort of stuff. Any of the fabrics, you can make the one-arm bag that we've got here. Remember the one-arm bag that we've talking about? It's just got sort of a nice casual bag that follows over the arm, and you've still got your hands to use, and it's all secure as well, which I absolutely adore. You can also go for your large panels, or even the cushions. The cushions on here is absolutely phenomenal. It is absolutely beautiful. Using the leatherette that we've also got on the show, it just shows you how well all the panels work together. So everything works, and all the colourways work in there as well. Sorry. And then using the leatherette that we've also got is absolutely stunning. How are you getting on with your turning?
It's all there. I'm just making sure that I've turned those corners, pushed those corners out okay. And obviously you're going to give that turning hole a quick press, and then you would just slip stitch that shut.
Okay.
And then you're going to push your lining inside. So you're going to push it all inside, line it all up, and then we're going to give those edges a press. That way. Can you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, we're right with you. I can't see how you're going to make it a drawstring yet, though, but I'm there with the ironing.
So we now have this, okay? Now what you're going to do is you are going to fold to the line where you have sewn the side where it's joined, okay? And then we're just going to pop a pin either side of there. How are we doing for time? Oh, we've got plenty of time.
We've got 11 minutes.
Perfect. And then again with this one, this side. And we're just going to place a pin there. Okay?
Yep.
So, oh, where did that pin go? I thought I pinned that side, obviously not. Got disappearing pins. Right, so we've got our hole there, and we have just turned over that 2.5 inch edge. And then what we're going to do
I think I've worked it out now.
Have you worked it out?
I think I have. I think I have, I don't know.
So just going to line that up, and then we're going to sew. Now obviously, I have got a navy, yeah, you're fine. So I'm just top stitching across here. And then we're going to do exactly the same the other side. It's just my take on a really, really quick and easy.
But your takes cut out the faff. Your takes, when you do the bags, when you demo something, you bring us a working piece, a working garment. but
Yeah.
you've taken out the faff and the hardness, as it were,
Yes,
if that's a word.
I cannot, you know, and maybe some people might say, you know, I'm finding shortcuts in. That's what I was looking for, shortcuts. Yeah, I've always found it really, really difficult to actually read patterns because I'm actually dyslexic. So I find it really difficult to actually read patterns. You know, and I get quite upset. And when people buy my patterns, they always say that there's always really good photos in there because I'm quite a visual learner. And I think there's so many other people out there that are visual learners, and it's really important. And I do get so upset and frustrated if I'm looking at a pattern and it's just writing.
Well, the thing they say a picture says 1,000 words,
Yeah.
don't they?
And
so
it's
easier to look
so
at a picture
difficult.
than sometimes just to read it, and read it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I am a very visual learner. So the best way for me to do certain things is to actually just play. And this is the thing, it is just fabric. It is fabric. And if you get that enjoyment and that pleasure out of something, it doesn't matter if it goes completely wrong. You know, the bento bags. Goodness knows how many I've done this week because I couldn't get my measurements sorted. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. I've had great fun and I've turned them into something else. This on the front, this little dressing table runner was meant to be a bento bag. Went completely wrong. Do you know what? We'll find another use for it and we'll do something else. You know,
and that's the thing. And at the end of the day, I know it's quite blasé for me to say, but it is only fabric. You can unpick it and start again.
Exactly.
There's always something else that you can do. Remember, you were getting half-metre pieces. You're getting 5 half-metre pieces that are 54 inches wide. That's a lot of material that you are getting there for £34.46, 005780. And then I'm also going to throw in a metre of interfacing as well. You are getting a lot of stuff to hit the ground running and just go and play. Let's see how we do these bags. I'm intrigued.
Obviously, I have top stitched, and so you have got your hole already in the side. You're not having to do any of that unpicking.
Oh,
and then I've popped my safety pin on the end of my ribbon, and I'm going to thread through, getting rid of all of that faff of unpicking sides and trying to get, you know, your ribbon in really, really narrow space that it just isn't going to fit in, because obviously, normally, you would unstitch a couple of stitches and you would have already you know, decided on a couple of, you know, an inch or whatever, and you have this silly small space to try and fit this ribbon through and it doesn't go through correctly. So we're just going to feed this way. So you can make that turning as deep as you want to, you know, 2.5 or...
I suppose if you've got deeper ribbon, you could make it deeper if you wanted to. It all depends on the size of your ribbon, I'm guessing.
Yeah, completely. And there you go.
Look at that.
So obviously you'd put a nice little knot in each
You embroider a little
side.
initial on the side of that.
Could do anything you wanted to. You know, I mean, even like if you're thinking little wedding favour bags and things like that, you know, they take no time at all. No time at all.
If you did them smaller, you could put like lavender and things in them and then hang them in the wardrobe.
Mini eggs, cream eggs.
I feel a hint coming on here. I feel
whispers.
Hints. You like a pepperami?
You have to be a bit of an animal for them, don't you? Nah, a bit too.
Give
Give me indigestion. I'm at that age. Get indigestion at night. Gives me wind. There we go.
Awkward.
So,
I love that.
Drawstring bag.
I absolutely love it.
And as I say, it's a really, really quick and easy way, and it may not be the official way that you would officially do your drawstring bags, but it's whatever way you find easier. And again, you can change them into all different sizes. So here we've got little smaller ones. And yeah, I've just had.
And you could change the fabric for the inside as well, if then which would be.
You could actually make it then reversible.
Yes.
Because, do you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just turn.
A nice little swim bag or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I've not sewn up my hole.
Wow.
So I do apologise. My hole is not sewn up, but there you go. It's then reversible.
A little reversible bag for you, me, or anyone you wanted it to be. Put your penny farthings in. It'd be nice for little coins.
Yeah.
Like pirate parties and things like that, you know, when you start doing theme parties, doing like little pirate parties, because it's quite pirate-esque if you're looking at the waves and the ocean that you've got running through there. 949192 is your item number. Let me show you, that's for something on the website, though, that you have found. You're shopping ahead of me. Well done for that. Look at this. These are beautiful. So that is the turquoise dragon. You've got the hot pink dragon in there as well. You've got the black dragon that's in there. You've got the red dragon that's in there. You've got the silver and black cherry blossom. I love that. The silver and black bamboo blossom that's in there. You've got the gold bamboo blossom. You've got the red and black bamboo blossom. Then you've got the red and gold cherry blossom that's in there. Absolutely beautiful. £9.99 is what you're looking at. There's Fabric Freedom 1 metre of the Oriental fabric that you're looking at. Well worth having a little look. Now, look at these. This is your brand new one-day special from Fabric Freedom. This is your Fabric Freedom Oriental foil cotton and interfacing. You are getting 5 of the half meters in their colorways, which we'll go through shortly, and you're also getting a meter of the interfacing as well. So you have got the reds that are on here. Absolutely stunning. The reds and the theme that you've got running through. So you all know they all work together. From the reds, you've got the burgundy, you've got the maroon, sorry, but it's got that burgundy look to it that you've got. So it is maroon. You've sort of got the burgundy with the waves. I adore this.
Very rich, isn't it? It's very rich and opulent.
Very opulent. That was the word I was going to say. It is very decadent, very opulent that you've got in there. Want to add a splash of colour to a room? This is the way to go, I feel, because it's absolutely stunning. Also, on the flip side of that, though, maybe you want to go for the black, because it's not really black that you've got in there. You've got so many other colourways that are running through, the blues, the pinks, the purples that you've got running through there as well. Especially things like these in your waves. Let me fold that down for you so you can see. The waves that you've got running through there, so your purples and your green dragons that you've got in there. Absolutely stunning. From there, you've got your navy. This is the navy option. I adore the navy. I love these two in the navy option. These two are my favourite. They're absolutely stunning. But you do get another one in the middle as well, which you could do so much with. It'd be nice in a kitchen. I'm seeing sort of kitchen tea towels and things like that. Just a splash of colour that would be nice in there. Absolutely beautiful. It really, really would. Then last but no means least, you've got royal blue. Still in the lead with your royal blue as well. Should we open one out so you can see the size of it? We make a nice little pinny. Nice little pinny, this would. And it feels nice. You know, sometimes you feel fabric and you go, oh, no, not for me. This feels beautiful. So lightweight as well. It'd be nice for little garments, for little children's clothes, maybe. If they're a little pair of dungarees. You know when you're playing in the garden, when the kids are playing in the garden and you've never got nothing for them to wear? This would be perfect because it's lightweight and airy, so they can still play and still manoeuvre in it, but they're not going to overheat. It's massive as well. You could get quite a lot out of this. Absolutely beautiful. Little bolster cushions, little door stops that you may want to use as well. It would be nice, and it would make a nice little skirt, wouldn't it, Sash? Obviously, you can't see, but it would make, for clothes-wise, it would make a nice little pencil skirt.
Definitely, yeah. Any sort of dressmaking, it would make amazing tunic, shirts, dresses, anything like that. But I definitely could see a lot of men's shirts out of this as well.
Yeah, this collection, and I mean this in the night, is very Paul Church.
Yes. Yeah.
This is his shirt. These are the sort of shirts he wears, and they are absolutely beautiful shirts. But they do lend themselves, if you wanted to go down that route, to men's shirts as well, or even just a small element like maybe a pocket or something like that, where you want to add a splash of colour. The back of a waistcoat.
Yeah, definitely. Would
be perfect. If you're into your waistcoats and you like wearing your waistcoats, this would be a perfect way to go to add a splash of colour that's in there. £34.46 is what you're looking at. 005780 is your item number. Dispatch date on this is the 6th of April is what we're looking at. We are very busy for our launch hour this evening of your brand new one-day special. Jump to the website. Everything is on there for you. You've got your leatherette that's on there, so you may want to go for your leather. We've got your pick and mixes on there. There is so many more things, and just look at the 5-star reviews that we've got across the project for Fabric Freedom. It's 5-star after 5-star. Remember the happy hours as well. We've also got happy hours on the show we've not even touched on. We've only got 45 seconds left, Ash. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
It's always a pleasure. I think we're together tomorrow at some point.
Of course.
I think we are. I think we're launching. I think we might have final call together. I don't know. That's if you're still here. It might not be here. It's flying out the door.
Well,
What are we looking at 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock, we are going to look at a little bit of applique and how to work with the gold.
Gold, how to work with the gold. That'll be with our Janice at 8 o'clock this evening. Don't you go anywhere, though. There's so much more to shop for here on the wonderful world of her Chanda. Start checking out your baskets if I was you as well, because you do not want to miss out on this wonderful, brand new Fabric Freedom one-day special. 5 options to choose from. I'll see you in a minute.